just turn on the classic 4B11T sound. Another EG here. This is the EG sedan. So we're talking about the Singapore car movie Oversteer. I haven't watched it yet, but he actually already watched it on the first day that it came out. Not sure if the movie's gonna be available for viewing, you know, in other parts of the world, like through a DVD. But Oversteer is the movie. He's even rocking the Oversteer T-shirt. Just gonna pop the hood.
Nothing much.
Wait, is this?
It's a stock B16 with a tunes intake.
Oh, it came with the B16.
Yeah, it's the original B16.
In the US, it never came with the B series. It came with a slower D series.
Yeah, D15, right?
Yeah.
D15 or D16.
D15,
yeah.
D16, yep, depending on the model.
I mean, like US market will be like more on the
Single cam.
Single cam. For the JDM market, they will like come into come into those Japanese imports. Yeah.
B16.
So this is the B16A.
You say Tunes Intake, that's a Singapore brand, right? Pretty famous Singapore brand.
Tunes intake.
So if you have like a Honda in Singapore, Tunes Intake is the one to get, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the intake I will choose lah, because I like the sound. I like the whining sound.
Induction noise.
Yeah, the induction noise.
And I almost thought these were RPF ones at first, but they are not.
It's not RPF one. This is a Racing Heart,
Racing Heart.
CP035.
Okay.
It's a very lightweight rim in Japanese market.
Racing Heart.
3.6 kilo.
Wow, that's super light. Yeah.
Yeah. So my car interior, actually everything all fully stock.
All stock. Okay.
Yeah. I don't really like modification on my car. I prefer
OEM setup.
I prefer OEM setup. Even my floor mat, right? I still keep the original JDM.
So lights are off. Everywhere is officially closed at rounding. Everyone is slowly heading out. Let's see what are the plans.
We're going the McDonald's.
We're going rounding.
Kallang.
The Singapore rounding. Can I ride along with you? Do we have space?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna ride along in Vince's Evo 9. Wow, exciting. We're gonna ride along in Vince's Evo 9. Wow. Alright, so we are heading out right now in Vince's Evo 9. So some of the car guys, we're gonna cruise to a spot. You said East Coast Park, right?
No, Kallang.
No, Kallang. Oh, Decathlon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kallang is a spot that car enthusiasts like to meet up. Was it last year or the year before? We went to check it out. Usually on almost any given weekend night, there are car enthusiasts there. It is fairly late at about 2 AM, so we'll see if any cars show up. We have FD2R. I thought I saw Mugen RR plates, but no, Mugen RRs only come in red. Anyways, this thing is pretty minty looking. The FD2 Civic Type Rs are a pretty popular platform here in Asia, something we don't get in the US. A lot of guys like to do a FA5 to FD2 Type R conversion, but right now we're gonna be cruising to a next spot with a couple of car bodies here in Singapore. How many cars is in the convoy?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Okay, a couple car guys. The blow valve on this Evo sounds amazing. What blow valve did you go with in the end? Or is this the same setup that you got it with?
Yeah, same setup I got it with.
Okay. Do you know what it is?
How do I pronounce that? TIAL.
Tao?
Yeah.
Tao, okay. So
I think it's very common in US.
Yeah, pretty common. So I know Vince also wants to possibly change out the different setup. So,
yeah.
Well, turbo flutter sounds.
Yes.
Can't have a turbo car without the turbo sounds.
Yeah,
right?
especially on the Evo.
Yeah. So we have a couple cars I see in our little convoy. EGs. the RX-8, the Mazda 3. Not sure if we have more behind us, but small little convoy to the next spot. This Evo 9 sounds so good. I can't stop laughing like a little kid. Right in front of us, we got the Spoon EG. So in Singapore, fun fact, they call it rounding. When you go cruising, in the US we say let's go on a cruise. That's you know, take a night cruise. Here they say let's go rounding, right? Is that what they call it?
Yeah. But we have.
Wow, didn't catch on camera. We had a random biker just give a fist bump to the Spoon EG. Pretty cool. So yeah, I think we might have the Evo 10 joining us. We have the EG sedan right behind us. Oh my god, this thing sounds great. And it's such a light chassis, you definitely feel the 400 ponies, horsepower just pulling at you. I don't know. Turbo 4-cylinder, lightweight chassis, all-wheel drive. To me, that makes a great combination. So such a clean setup on Vince's new Evo 9 MR. Oh, sorry, not MR. You said MR GSR.
MR GSR.
MR GSR.
Yeah.
Okay. In the US, it's like MR or GSR. We also have the RS, but it's
Right.
not as common. Yeah. Very cool. And it's less than a month of ownership, so
Yeah.
just freshly got this car.
2 weeks plus. 2 weeks each.
2 weeks plus. Already went to Malaysia with the car.
Yep.
Already added some parts to the car. Gotta love a good old blow valve. Alright, so we're already here at the Kallang Decathlon. So, like I said, this is a pretty popular spot for car enthusiasts to hang out on the weekends. There's a McDonald's,
KFC
I
on the
believe,
right.
KFC.
Well, it's not 24 hour.
I think you said this were the only drive-through McDonald's and KFCs on Singapore, right?
KFC.
KFC.
No, now it's not ready.
Ah.
Used to be.
So times have changed now. I think East Coast Park used to be like the gathering spot for cars. Is it still? Or still.
Yeah.
So 2 spots.
Yeah. Because
Expect
this,
it?
this,
Couple.
this is larger. This place is larger.
Couple of car guys out here. Alright, so the Evo 10 just made it here with the FD2R. Nice little cruise on the way here. So here a couple more cars, Subaru hatch, a couple more builds. So like I said, this is a pretty popular hangout spot for car enthusiasts. We also got the Evo 10 and FD2R that cruise along with us, but they were at the back. We didn't get to see them earlier, but they made it out here as well. So yeah, car enthusiasts here in Singapore like to just cruise, go for a late night bite at McDonald's, just hang out, sit in a circle and just chit chat.
Yes.
FD2. So we don't have this in the US. FA5, the Civic Si is the closest we get. So FD2 versus like a FD2R, is it the same motor or slightly different?
Different. This one uses the
K22?
K20, I think.
K20, but slightly less horsepower, right?
Yeah,
Just
slightly less horsepower. I think this pumps out 152.
152, okay. Very clean setup with the big brakes, the wheels, the big wing, Jace Racing wing setup. For someone like me who's not familiar with the FD platform, I can't tell at all.
K20Z.
K20Z, okay. So let's talk about the Spoon EG hatch. So this thing stood out to me almost right away, obviously delivery. Tell me more about the car. Give me a quick rundown on what this car is, how long you've had it.
This is a Honda Civic EG6.
EG6.
Hatchback. I bought it for almost around a year and a half.
Year and a half? Stock when you got it?
Yeah, stock.
Wow.
So I pretty much do up everything. It was in plain yellow at first.
Yellow, okay.
Yeah, then I resprayed the entire car to a spoon yellow. Then I did the spoon livery wrap.
Okay, wow. Yeah, let me get some light going here.
Sure.
We have the Spoon SW388 wheels
Yes.
with the Spoon monoblock calipers.
Yes.
Wow, very clean setup.
Right.
Do they make spoon mirrors for this EG or no?
Yes, they do.
They do?
But I've been contemplating a very long time because this is the last thing that I didn't do
Yeah.
for the whole spoon concept because it's really small.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
so it's quite hard to see if let's say I was driving.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wow. This thing is just so clean. You don't see EGs often, and especially here in Singapore, like with the 10-year rule, right?
Yes.
It's kind of hard to see an EG.
Probably, I would say less than 30 units, maybe 20 ox units. That's
Wow.
on the road currently.
And we've seen how many EGs tonight? 3, I think.
yeah.
Wow.
Right. So I pretty much rebuilt the engine. Took me about 6 months
Okay.
in the workshop. Most of the parts I ordered from Japan.
You mind if we check it out?
Not really confident.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Right.
Yeah,
So pretty much road legal.
yeah.
Everything is road legal. Everything is certified. Yeah. Most of the parts are real lah.
All
except-
spoon?
All spoon. All
Wow.
real. Yeah, but except for the stickers.
I
Right. Because in Singapore there's this group,
Yeah.
Spoon Sports SG. So
Oh, okay.
inside the group there's a lot of likewise car, those Type Rs,
Yeah.
FD2Rs.
Yeah,
You have Jazz, the one that you saw just now.
yeah.
Yeah, then you have me, the EG6.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and there are a couple of us lah. So there's this guy who does all his stickers real. Bought it
Wow.
from Japan, real original stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's really the most extreme. But to me, I thought like stickers costing like $100 over.
They are expensive.
Too expensive for me, bro.
I have the Spoon SW388 wheels too, and I know what you mean by stickers being expensive.
Right.
You are rocking the race lug nuts. I think you need to get some Spoon ones.
Yes. I've been looking at it. Just that I haven't got the time to change it yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Wow. And what is Raijin? Is that your Instagram page?
Yeah. Raijin X Spoon.
X Spoon.
Yeah, Raijin is what do you call that? Lightning god
Lightning
in
god.
Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, so in yellow style, right? So that's
Yeah.
the first thing that came out to my mind. So I actually named my car Raijin.
Ah.
Yeah. So you can follow it if you want.
Yeah, we'll link his Instagram here, so if you
Sure.
guys want to follow his EG build, make sure to check it out.
Right.
Anything in the interior you want to show?
Nothing much. I mean, interior is quite messy because
Okay.
I use
No
very
problem. Daily drive.
Yeah, family daily drive.
Yeah.
In fact, I use this to go for appointments very often.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
because I am the car sales industry.
Okay.
Yeah, so I meet my clients in this car.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Talk about marketing in
right,
in a race car. That's so cool.
Right.
And-
Yeah, nothing much lah. Just the original spoon steering wheel.
Oh, spoon steering wheel. Okay.
Yeah.
And I see Recaro seats, bucket seats.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Our bucket seats.
And then suspension. This thing seems pretty well set up. I see some sway bars,
Canes.
tin,
Running on
coilovers.
Yes.
Nice. I rock tins too. It's a great
Is
brand.
it?
Yeah. On my
Nice.
Mitsubishi, I rock tins. Yeah.
Alright.
Very nice. Type 1, spoon type 1 front lip. Yeah, I love the spoon liveries. You don't see these often, but in Singapore it's pretty popular, right? With the spoon livery, would you say?
Actually, not really.
Not really. I'm
Okay.
just lucky.
In the car community, I
Yeah.
would say that it really attracts a lot of attention because there are probably like less than 5
Okay.
that does the spoon livery. That's because
Oh.
spoon was really hot in Singapore back in the early
Early
2000s.
2000s, yeah.
Yes, that's the thing. So as of current point in time in like the 2020 onwards,
Yeah.
it's pretty died down.
I see.
Yeah, so only that these few years start to one by one we start to try to do up the spoon style, the spoon concept, and we
I
try
see.
to bring it back up again lah. But I guess it's pretty hard lah. The time has passed.
Yeah.
So those people that would actually appreciate this kind of oldies or classics
Yeah.
are very little lah.
If you're into Hondas, you're into Spoon and Mugen, pretty much,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Wow.
I mean, nowadays the new gens, they are all about your Siroccos, your Golfs.
I was gonna say,
BMs,
I
you
spoke
know.
to owner of this EG. He was saying like,
Yeah.
like it's so easy to like buy, you know, like a Euro car, right? BMW, bolt-ons, 400 horsepower. But
Yes.
that's the whole point of these Hondas is the raw driving experience, right?
Yes, yes.
Lightweight chassis, great track car, great daily driver, a great do-it-all car. You don't have
Yes.
to worry about, you know, breaking down.
I spoke with quite a few EG owners.
Uh-huh.
What they tell me is that once you have driven EG and you try to go to another car, for example, even
Yeah.
the FD2R, the feel is very, very different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
the drive is also very different.
Something about the 90s, the way they
Yeah.
built Hondas in the 90s. The shifter, can't go wrong with Honda shifter.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. But I think the biggest thing is the lightweight. You know, with these chassis, they're a lot more lightweight than. I mean, the FDs they are lightweight, but these EG and EKs are super lightweight.
Yes, yes, yes. I agree, I agree.
Yeah.
But it's because Singapore lah, you know,
Yeah.
all the COE and stuff. So prices are pretty sky high for this kind of car, you know.
True.
You,
Yeah.
you look at this kind of, oh, you know, it's just an old Honda, but it costs a bomb in Singapore.
Yeah.
That might be also a reason why, you know, now the new gens they are all looking at, you know, cheaper Continental cars lah.
Yeah. Yeah, these cars are owned by true car enthusiasts. Even in the US, I have friends who love. I had an EK. I never had an EG, but the closest I had was an EK Civic.
Right.
And I have a lot of friends with EK and EGs that they die-hard Honda fans. You know, they love them and they'll run them to the ground. They, you know,
The
it's
hatch
just.
or the sedan?
I had the coupe actually, but my friends love them. The hatch is the desirable model, right?
Yes,
EK
yes,
hatch,
yes,
EG
yes.
hatch. So everyone wants the hatch.
Yes.
Yeah. Go 10 as well as the FD heading out right now.
Oh, high power.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Man, this thing looks so nice.
Walao eh, 51,000.
HKS. And a couple of the other cars that are here in the parking lot about to leave. This Subaru hatch has a pretty nice livery as well. Let's hear the Boxer engine. So it's fairly late right now, almost 4. Everyone's about to head out. So it's been a pretty good night, just hanging out, checking some of the car builds here in Singapore.
Bye-bye. Just to take care.
Okay,
Catch up with you soon.
alright, he'll give me a ride back?
Yeah.
Okay,
send you
okay,
back.
thank you.
Take care.
Alright, drive safe. Hey, thanks for inviting me out again, man.
problem, no
Yeah.
I'll make myself free.
Wei Chuan just dropped me off in his Mazda 3. So it's about 4 a.m. right now, it's late. He's actually heading to Malaysia Sepang circuit right now for a track day, which is pretty insane. Alright, so all in all, I had a great time. I want to say a big thank you to Vince for putting together the car meetup at Rowning. Thank you to Wei Chuan for picking me up, dropping me off late. And also big thank you to all of you guys who I met today. It was always really fun meeting car enthusiasts whenever I visit a different city, a different country. I'm not new to Singapore, grew up here, but I was not into cars when I lived in Singapore and when I was younger. So yeah, definitely an experience, just checking out the car culture, meeting new people, and you know, like I said, modifying a car, owning a car here in Singapore, it's really hard. There's so many loopholes you have to jump through just to own a car, much less modify a car. So big kudos to you guys. Again, if you guys stay to the end, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next video.